Welcome back to Fishing with Captain Sharkey. Today we're going to be discussing the Cajun Thunder and bobber fishing. It's a very productive way to catch fish along the riverbanks or just about any situation involving current, points, or any kind of a straight area of grass and oysters. The Cajun Thunder is a bobber type rig, as you see in this package right here. And there's other types, as you can see here too, that you can pick from. We have the straight kind, the round ones. These are weighted bobbers, so they add a little weight to your casting as you're throwing it out. The way I like to rig these is I like to rig these straight from the line, and then from here I like to lead the leader, and I like to use a circle hook attached to the leader. One of the most important things you need to remember while using a Cajun Thunder or a bobber is the leader length. Whatever depth of water that you happen to be fishing in, that's the length of leader that you need to cut and tie on. 4 foot of leader, 4 foot of water. One of the most popular things about the Cajun Thunder rig, or the rig with the clankers on them, is the actual noise that it makes when you're fishing. It sounds like shrimp clicking their tails, and it sounds like crabs feeding, that noise. And the fish can hear that from quite a distance. So when you cast this out and it's sitting in the water, every few seconds or every maybe 30 seconds, you want to give it a big jerk. And what that does, it causes that noise. And that attracts the redfish, the trout, and the species that you happen to be chasing. The other thing that I'd like to speak to you about today is the hooks. And the hooks are the circle hooks. I prefer using the Gamakatsu octopus hooks. They're very good, they're strong, and you don't have to jerk the fish. You just reel the line slightly when the bobber goes down, or lift the rod tip. And what happens is the hook turns in the fish's mouth. All right, I'd like to show you a couple of the rods that I use. I use a 7-foot rod with a small spinning reel, maybe a 250, 2500, or a 3000. But as we see on this rig, the Cajun Thunder, it's rigged to slide up and down, so that any depth that I'm at, I can adjust it. And here I am with the circle hook, again, like I showed you earlier, and the little split shot to keep the shrimp or bait on the bottom. I use a swivel so that the line doesn't get twisted. This swivel that you see here is a real good thing to have on your line. The bobber, you can use different types like I showed you before. This type here works well too. And you know what? Let's see how things work. Let's take this out on the water now and let's have some fun. It's coming towards me. It's coming towards me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at that redfish. Nothing like redfish in the morning. Redfish in the morning. That's a good looking fish right there. There it goes. Hold on. Let's get, there we go. Bring it in. Yeah, there we go. Bring it right up. Oh, that's a good looking fish. Look at that. Yeah, baby. Oh, he's pretty.